Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do a refresh on one of the videos that I just put out because I don't feel like it was good enough quality. I didn't really give all the items that you could use or all of the things that you could make. And there are variations that you could use. I also learned a few new things about drills just playing around. So first I'm going to build a really quick drill. Um, and what you want to do is you want to remember to have this block um, at least one block. You want to have a block of space between these two blocks. What you also want to do is you want to have your deployer right here. So you want to have it more like that so that these, well, that's just dumb. You want to have it like, okay, now it's being difficult. Okay, so you want to have it like that. And then right here, you could have it like that, and then you want to have that right there, like so. And this one right here is rail. You can make it place rail. Um, you can also, the one right in front of it is rail. So this picks up the rail and puts it into whatever inventory block you have. This right here is going to be your placer. So if you're in a cave and you're just running out and you go over like a gorge, so it's like in the new caves and cliffs update, you'll probably see a lot of drops. So you don't want your drill to drop down any further than you would like. So you want to have this right here, and what it does is it places cobblestone in front of it. I've messed up. I've messed this up, but you want to have this one like that, and this one right here, because you want it to place whatever block that you're mining. If you're mining like in deep slate, you can put cobbled deep slate in there. If you're mining just regularly, you can put cobblestone in here. And this one right here is for placing rails. The reason we don't use powered rails is because there's nothing to power it, and if you put a power source on the drill, it won't power it because the drill is an entity, and if while it moves, when it goes into its solid state, yes, it will have the block there, but it won't do anything, and this is just better. So then we have the drill bits, and all of the drill bits and stuff. I'd recommend you make it an odd number. So like 5 by 5, 7 by 7. Don't go above 9 by 9 because recently I was playing on my friend's server where we have a bunch of mods installed, including Create, and he ended up creating an area ban because his drill was so large and had so much stuff in it that it just decided to become a chunk ban when he dropped it. I would recommend, if you want to, you can make your drill a little bit more compact. So you can have the plow here and the card assembler here. And you don't need to place the cart assembler every time like this. So once you have the actual the actual contraption entity, you can just place it down on a rail like so. But for this, when you're first building it, you want to use a cart assembler. One of the things that I kind of haphazardly did in the last video was explain this kind of badly. I just want to make sure that everyone knows what they're getting into. So a common 5x5 drill would look like this. I'm gonna show you all the materials needed for a 7x7. You can of course change how much materials you gather for a drill or how much you need for a specific part of the drill. And if you want to make like a lava tunnel boar, I will make a video on that soon, because it's a whole different animal. You need a lot more deployers, you need a lot more stuff. And this right here is pretty much done. All we need to do is get the super glue, which is made out of 2 slime balls, an iron plate, and an iron nugget. And you want to make sure that you have the least amount of space that is glued that's not actually part of the contraption. So you don't want to have like space back here. You want to make sure that everything is being connected and that there isn't any like way that you could pick up extra blocks along the way. And remember, you also want to have chests along with it. So you want to have chests along here. You want to, and don't include too many chests because, of course, a large amount of data in one place will create an area van. And when you first load it up, I'd recommend having a stack of rails just in case some get messed up. And I'd recommend having a stack of whatever block that you have in here as well. 1 second, let me time set day. This is your very basic drill, like I said in the first video. I will show you how to make a few things really quickly. Well, that was a mistake. You definitely want to attach your you definitely want to attach everything before you start up the drill. It's really easy to fix a mistake with a drill if you know what you're doing. One thing that I would recommend if you're going to use this to mine in the nether is to get the full netherite diving armor, minus the boots, because you don't need the boots. The boots just make it easier to walk on the floor of the ocean, and they kind of suck in regular water. So now you can grab this, and it's an item, you can send it on its merry way. And remember, you also want a lever on you pretty much like all of the time. What messed up there? 1 second. I didn't... sometimes if you're just having it like this, you'll want to just go forward like that. And you'll want to carry some controller rails on you, because after a while of it just going and going and going and mining through a bunch of stuff, it'll eventually slow down. So you'll want to keep a lever and controller rails on you. And this is how you make all the stuff that you need for a drill. So this is all for deployers. So to make a deployer, you need a polished rose quartz, and you need an iron sheet to make the electron tube. And then you also need a brass hand, which is 4 brass plates, or brass sheets, I mean, and 1 andesite alloy. And you need 2 of the deployers, and you need an andesite casing, the brass hand, and the electron tube to make a deployer. To make the cart deployer, or the cart, whatever it's called, you need 2 oak logs, 2 andesite alloy, and 1 redstone. And then to make the plow, you need 3 andesite alloy, 3 iron sheets, and 1 andesite casing. And this is all the materials that you need. One crafting recipe that I didn't show you was to make the drills. This is the recipe to make the drills. And if you want to make a 7x7, you'll need to have exactly this much materials. This is probably what I'd recommend, along with grabbing cobblestone and controller rails as well. You'll also need the glue. And that's it. If anyone has any questions, you can ask in the comments, and thank you.